South Louisiana Quiz Bowl Online is made possible by the generous support of these sponsors: Lapco Manufacturing, modern industrial workwear; Barker Honda, Martin Luther King Boulevard in Houma. It's better at Barker. Houma Paint and Industrial Supply, proud supporter of education in the Bayou region. Hello and welcome once again to South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. We continue the second round of our varsity tournament today with E.D. White Catholic taking on Hanson Memorial School. Good luck to both teams. We'll start with a rapid fire, and in this round you're going to be identifying things that come from a variety of places, variety of objects. They all have one thing in common though. They all have 4 letters. Good luck. The prong of a fork or rake. Max.
Tong?
No, tine. The crest or ridge on the head of a rooster. That's the comb. A flat-bottom Chinese boat. That's a junk. The symbol on a musical staff which indicates the pitch of the notes. Luke.
Flat?
No, clef. The pipe in a chimney through which smoke and hot air rises. Max.
Staff?
No, the flue. The handle of a knife. That's the grip or the hilt. A short, thick arrow shot by a crossbow. Max.
Bolt.
That's right. The part of your body also known as the mentum. Max.
Chin.
That's right. A small mountain lake formed by glaciers. That's a tarn. The least valuable piece on a chessboard. Max.
Pawn.
That's right. A brick oven used to fire. You got it in time.
Kiln.
Kiln is correct. And that's the end of the round. Let's take a moment to let the players introduce themselves. We'll start with E.D. White.
Hello, my name is Paul Toops. I'm a senior, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do NHS and Key Club.
My name is Max Trosclair. I'm also a senior, and besides Quiz Bowl, I'm an NHS and Key Club.
My name's Luke Ulmer. I'm a sophomore. I play tuba, and I take French.
Good one.
I'm William Broussard, and besides Quiz Ball, I'm an E.D. White Key Club.
Now let's hear more about E.D. White from team captain Max Trosclair.
Edward Douglas White Catholic High School is located in Thibodaux, Louisiana, and houses grades 8 through 12. E.D. White offers a college preparatory curriculum in a wide range of athletic and academic extracurricular activities. We follow the charisms of the Brothers of the Sacred Heart and the Sisters of Mount Carmel to impart the Catholic faith, promote academic excellence, and enhance self-esteem.
Thank you, Max. Thank you to the faculty sponsor, Mr. Craig Boyle. Let's welcome back E.D. White Catholic. Let's meet the players for Hanson.
My name is Aiden Bobbitt, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do beta.
My name is Isabel Freeman, and other than Quiz Bowl, I play softball.
My name's Ani Doucette, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do softball.
My name's Cameron Rochelle, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do cheer, volleyball, softball, and basketball.
Let's hear more about Hanson from team captain Isabel Freeman.
Hanson Memorial High School is a Roman Catholic school dedicated to academic excellence and the formation of a Christ-centered individual, equipped to use the gifts of soul, mind, and body in a positive contributions to church, family, and society. Hanson Memorial High School would like to thank all of the KWBJ staff, as well as Mr. Chris Hunter for hosting the Quiz Bowl event. Hanson Memorial High School would also like to thank Headmaster Father Joel Falk, Principal Miss Connie Daigle, Vice Principal Tommy Shake Snyder, and sponsor Jared Segura for providing the opportunity for us to participate in this event.
Thank you, Isabel. Let's thank, once again, thank you to faculty sponsor, Mr. Jared Segura. Let's welcome back Hanson Memorial School. All right, let's get to our toss-up bonus round. Starts with a 2-point toss-up. According to Edith Hamilton, this Greek god appears the most often in tales of mythology. The son of Zeus and Maya, he stole Apollo's herds during his first day. Paul.
Hermes.
That's correct. Bonus question for E.D. White. In medicine, certain prefixes refer to particular parts of your body. To what part of your body does the prefix hemo refer, as in hemophilia?
Blood.
That's right. To what part of your body does the prefix osteo refer, as in osteoporosis?
Bones.
That's right. And to what part of your body does the prefix nephro refer, as in nephritis?
Kidneys.
That's right. You got all 3 for 6 points. Here's a 2-point toss-up. This two-word phrase started becoming controversial in the late 1980s. It is promoted by the Discovery Institute, which has a campaign called Paul.
Intelligent design.
That's correct.
Not familiar.
And the bonus goes to Edie White. 87 of the world's 100 tallest mountains are in 3 ranges. Name them for 2 points each.
The Himalayas,
That's right.
the Andes,
That's right.
and the Alps.
That's incorrect. Hanson, can you give me the third?
Pass.
It is the Karakorums, the most famous of which is K2. 4 points for Edie White. Here's a 2-point toss-up. This Shakespeare character marries secretly and then follows her husband to Cyprus after telling her father of her marriage. She's also given a handkerchief by her husband, Othello. Identify this daughter of Brabantio. It is Desdemona. 2-point toss-up. Find the total surface area of a right circular cylinder if its radius is 1 centimeter and its height is also 1 centimeter. Include units in your answer. Paul.
2 pi centimeters cubed.
That's incorrect. Hanson, anyone? It is 4 pi square centimeters. 2-point toss-up. People who don't enjoy his books like to point out that he invented the word boredom. But he wrote 19 novels from 1836 until his death in 1870, none of which has ever gone out of print. Identify this author of Barnaby Rudge, Our Mutual Friend, and Oliver Twist. Max.
Charles Dickens.
That's right. Bonus for Edie White. Let's delve into the Bible. According to Genesis, on what day did God create the earth?
Light and dark, light and dark. Yeah, second.
The second day?
That's incorrect. Hanson?
The first day.
No, the third day. Edie White, which relative of Jesus wore clothing made of camel's hair and preached on the banks of the Jordan River?
John the Baptist.
That's right. Which of these foods does the Bible expressly permit you to eat? Pork, shellfish, locust, or rabbits?
Rabbits.
That's incorrect. Hanson?
Pork.
No, it's locusts. All the others are unclean. 2 points for Edie White. 2-point toss-up. It goes from New Zealand to Chile via Indonesia and the Aleutian Islands. What's the nickname for this region? What, Max?
Ring of Fire.
That's correct. Bonus question for Edie White. The 3 orders of classical Greek columns, Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian, refer to the difference in the 3 fundamental parts of a Greek column. For 2 points each, name those 3 parts.
What do you call it? Head.
That's incorrect.
Pillar.
Pillar is incorrect.
That's really hard. That's what I'm trying to think of. Pass.
All right, Hanson, got 3 shots here.
Pass.
On everything?
Yeah.
They are the base, the shaft, and the capital. No points for that. Here's a 2-point toss-up. These are often surrounded by commas in a sentence and come after the noun they modify. Give the term for Max.
A positive.
That's correct. Bonus question for Edie White. Some chemical compounds have unfamiliar names, may have familiar formulas though. What is the chemical formula for muriatic acid, also called hydrochloric acid?
Hydrogen and chlorine. HCl.
That's right. What is the chemical formula for cinnabar, also known as mercury sulfide?
It would just be one. It would just be one.
No.
It would just be one.
Maybe. I think
It would just be MGS.
MG.
HGS.
That's correct. And what is the chemical formula for Epsom salts, also known as magnesium sulfate?
Some sulfate. You need 2
No,
magnesium.
I think it's just
No,
one.
sulfate is 4.
Okay, yeah.
Mg2SO4.
That's incorrect. Hanson?
Pass.
It is MgSO4, no 2. 2 right for 4 points, and here's a 2-point toss-up. This 11-letter C word was placed in quotation marks 8 times in National Security Paper number 68, which was written in 1950. Max?
Communist.
That's incorrect. What word defined a strategy for exposing the falsities of Soviet pretensions and blocking further expansion of Soviet power? Anyone for Hanson?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
It is containment. And that's the end of the round. Let's take a break. Welcome back to South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. Here's a new player coming into the game for Edie White.
Hello, my name is Nick, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do band and drama club.
All right, welcome to the game. Edie White leading Hanson as we continue on. Some two-point toss-ups here. This 14th century English friar is considered by some people to be the father of modern epistemology. A modern phrasing of his most famous theory would say, of two equal theories or explanations, all other things being equal, the simpler one is to be, Max?
Aquinas.
That's incorrect. The simpler one is to be preferred. This statement is nicknamed the razor. Name him. So I'm going to stop you. You cannot confer here. It is William of Ockham. It started out as a novel in 1910 and became a movie in 1925. The main character, named Eric, falls in love with a young singer named Christine. He wears a mask to hide his horrible face. Max.
Phantom of the Opera.
That's right. In 1654, this Dutch mathematician and physicist developed a better way to grind and polish lenses. Using one of his lenses, he became the first person to notice a moon of Saturn. Name him. Max.
Zeiss.
Incorrect. Hanson. It was Huygens. Many of Jewish American author Bernard Malamud's novels and stories were based on his own experiences, but his first and most famous novel is rare in that it does not have any significant Jewish characters. Name this Malamud novel whose main character is Roy Hobbs. Roy Hobbs is the natural. And that's the end of the round. Edie White still leading as we come to 60-second rounds. Hanson, you got first choice of categories, and you have the Tea Party, Governors, Opera, or Austria.
Governors.
Governors, okay. I'm going to name some famous governors of American history. You name the state in which they served. Good luck. Huey Long.
Louisiana.
That's right. Rod Blagojevich.
Pass.
George Wallace.
Pass.
Michael Dukakis.
Pass.
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Pass.
Tom Ridge.
Nevada.
Incorrect. Thomas Dewey.
Missouri.
Incorrect. Jerry Brown.
Pass.
John Connolly.
Pass.
John Tyler.
Virginia.
That's right. Going back. Rod Blagojevich.
Pass.
George Wallace.
Pass.
Michael Dukakis. You got 2 right for 4 points. Edie White gets the others. Rod Blagojevich.
That's Jordan. You can pass on to me.
Answer?
Defer.
Massachusetts?
No, Illinois. George Wallace.
Alabama.
That's right. Michael Dukakis.
Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
I'm deferring. Can I defer to him for?
Okay, Massachusetts is correct. Rutherford B. Hayes.
Ohio.
That's right. Tom Ridge.
Pennsylvania.
That's right. Thomas Dewey.
New York.
That's right. Jerry Brown.
California.
That's right. John Connolly.
Texas.
That is correct. You got 7 out of 8 for 14 points. All right, Edie White, here you go. The Tea Party, Opera, or Austria?
I say tea party. Tea party. Just see what it is.
Austria.
I would say tea
Okay,
party.
cool.
Say tea.
Tea.
I said you say
I
tea.
want to see him do Austria.
Let's do Austria.
Okay.
It's a hard choice.
Challenge accepted. Here we go. Questions on Austria. With what country was Austria joined from 1867 to... That's right. 18th century composer of Abduction from the Seraglio.
Mozart.
That's right. Principal river of Austria.
The Danube. The Danube.
That's right. Dynasty from 1282 to 1918.
Habsburg.
That's right. 18th century empress, mother of Marie Antoinette.
Oh, I just saw her. It's Maria something.
It's Maria.
Maria Theresa.
That's right. 19th century composer of Tales from the Vienna Woods.
Pass.
Name the 1938 union with Nazi Germany.
Anschluss.
Unschluss, I'll accept it. Title of Franz Ferdinand, whose assassination sparked World War I.
Archduke.
That's right. Conservative statesman who guided 1850 Congress of Vienna.
Pass.
Controversial UN Secretary General turned President of Austria.
Pass.
Going back. Won't have time to go back, but you got 7 for 14 points. Hanson, here you go. 19th century composer of Tales from the Vienna Woods.
Pass.
That is Johann Strauss. Conservative statesman who guided 1850 Congress of Vienna. That
Pass.
was Metternich. Controversial UN Secretary General turned President of Austria.
Pass.
And that was Kurt Waldheim. No points for that. That's the end of the round. Let's take a break. We'll be right back with more South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. South Louisiana Quiz Bowl Online is made possible by the generous support of these sponsors: Lapco Manufacturing, modern industrial workwear; Barker Honda, Martin Luther King Boulevard in Houma. It's better at Barker. Houma Paint and Industrial Supply, proud supporter of education in the Bayou region. Welcome back to Quiz Bowl. Here's a new player for Edie White.
Hello, my name is Elise Bro. I'm a freshman, and besides Quiz Bowl, I participate in band.
All right, welcome to the game. Edie White leading Hanson. Last round is 2-point toss-ups. Good luck. It passes through 3 European and 5 African countries. Its use was agreed upon by representatives from 25 nations who met in Washington, D.C. in 1884, but France held out until 1911. Name this line that passes through a famous observatory southeast of London. Paul.
Prime Meridian?
That's right. Formerly called the Ardennes Offensive, it lasted over a month and took place during very cold weather. The German offensive stalled Allied progress on the Western Front, but did not prevent the fall of Germany in 1945. Give the more popular name of this campaign that included the Siege of Bastogne and the Malmedy Massacre. Paul.
The Battle of the Bulge?
That's right. Which chemical element has atomic mass 26.98, atomic number 13, and chemical symbol Al? Max.
Aluminum.
That's right. She recommended killing her brother Paris, but nobody listened to her. She also recommended not accepting the Trojan horse. Name this one, Paul?
Helen.
That's incorrect. Name this woman able to see the future, but unable to convince other people of her visions. Hanson. It is Cassandra. This area is about 25 miles long and 7 miles wide and has a population of over 1 million people. Its boundary was set in 1948 and it was occupied by Egypt for almost 20. Luke.
The Gaza Strip.
That's right. Living from 1775 to 1817, this novelist never married. Perhaps that's why many of her characters are women in search of a good husband. Name this author of Paul?
Jane Austen.
That's right. What 13-letter word refers to a person serving no apparent function, an actor performing a walk-on role, or an amount larger than normal? It is supernumerary. It's known locally as Chamangalanga and Sagamartha. Sections include Kumbu and Rongbuk. What is this location associated with Edmund Hillary? Paul.
Everest.
That's right. What word can mean lying on so as to exert downward pressure, busily engaged, or imposed as a responsibility? It is used more often in politics, where it refers to the holder of an office, especially when comparing the office holder to a challenger in an election. Luke.
Incumbent.
That's right. In the first movie this character appeared, he claimed that my first job was programming binary load lifters, very similar to your evaporators. In other movies, he was temporarily turned into a pile of junk and worshipped by Paul.
C-3PO.
That's correct. If a function is defined in terms of several independent variables, what type of derivative involves holding all the independent variables constant except for one? It's usually represented in notation by a rounded lowercase d. It is a partial. Which chemical element has atomic mass 19, atomic number 9, and atomic symbol Fl? Paul.
Fluorine.
That's right. This two-word term describes an energy source that caused a major controversy during the 1980s when researchers claimed they achieved a nuclear reaction in a jar of water at room. Paul.
Cold fusion.
That's correct. Most of the main characters in this musical are members of either the T-Birds or their rivals, the Scorpions. And they attend Rydell. Max?
Greece.
That's correct. Who wrote a poem whose first line is L left apostrophe A? Another poem begins RPOPHESSAGR. Name this 20th century writer known for experimental styles and punctuations. Paul.
E. Cummings.
That's correct. Depending on whether or not you include people before 1185 AD, there have been 41 to 45 people in history to hold this title. Max.
Pope.
Incorrect. The full title translates as General Who Overcame the Barbarians, but it's acceptable to use the shorter title that translates as the General. Often associated with the term Bakufu, give this title that is also linked to the samurai. Hanson? It is Shogun. And that is the end of the game. Edie White is our winner, and they advance to the quarterfinals. Hanson goes over to the elimination bracket. We'll see both teams in a few weeks. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next week on South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. Good night.